2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Celtics looking dapper, getting off the bus earlier. You've got to look your best coming into an opponent's building. We get a look at the sun shining in the buildings of town. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
Stretch six. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. On to the front court along with Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center position. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Pass to Bogdanovich. Takes a three. Al Horford with the rebound. Tatum drives in. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
I mean, he does things that other bigs simply can't. Horford, a phenomenal passer for his position.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. O'Neal from long range. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
Schroeder outside. Outside, Horford. Back to Tatum. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
What hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find a shot.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from three. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's Horford. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. And he's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Gobert down low, working on Horford. Out to Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Smart on the wing. Outside Tatum to the paint. It's deflected. Stolen by Mitchell. And stolen by Horford. The three from Tatum. That one goes. Count it.
Just an intelligent play by Tatum. Moving the ball to a guy with a great shot.
Schroeder against Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Conley against Schroeder. Horford the pass to Schroeder. Stolen by Michael Conley. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Feeds to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Pass to Horford. Trying to find Schroeder. Gets it to him. And now Utah, fast break. Gobert down low, guarded by Horford. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Takes the three. Kept alive. Here's Bogdanovich. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. Because when he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
On the Jazz with some changes. Rudy Gay's checked in for Bogdanovich, and it's Joe Ingles in for O'Neal. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter of the game.
Oh, the breathtaking athleticism of Brown. I mean, just incredible at rising up and packing a punch on these dunks.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Tatum. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. He's looking for Horford and finds him. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah. 4-point game. Conley the pass to Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got 6 points.
I love the awareness. Conley is adept at reading the defense and realizing when these guys are going to come.
And here's Tatum for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Here's the Jazz with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Mitchell finds Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. It's stolen by Schroeder. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Brown's got the ball, and he comes up with the deuce. Brown's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Sometimes Brown just looks unstoppable. A little contact can't hold him back.
Conley dishes to Gay. Passes to Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
And so it's Utah heading to the bench. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. On to the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5. It's good. Gobert's got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Conley scanning the floor. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Celtics. Deflects the pass. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Brown the pass to Horford. Back to Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Conley. Now the pass to Ingles. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Drops in the layup for 2. And it's 8 points for Rudy Gobert.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. Right side's checked in for Rudy Gobert.
Second team foul. Coming on the floor for the Jazz.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played.
Underrated shot maker. Brown's developing confidence. And when he does, that takes this team to another level.
Conley the pass to Gay. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Gay. To the paint, Whiteside finds Gay. Just 4 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Whiteside, no good. Celtics trail by 5. Back to Brown. Outside, Smart. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Knocks it loose. Lobbed up there for Schroeder.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
And free agency unkind to Dennis Schroeder over the summer. Bet on himself to get a bigger deal in the offseason. And cap space drying up quickly. And he just lacked suitors. He eventually catches on with this team, but this wasn't the ideal scenario.
The Jazz making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Cantor checked in for the Celtics. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Conley dishes to Gay. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Right side gets to Conley. Left side Clarkson. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Clarkson's got his first 3 points of the game.
No, Clarkson loves to drive, but he's also improving from distance.
Schroeder against Conley. Brown outside. Off target from outside.
When he forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. They trail by 6. Ingles with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, and that's what you like about Whiteside. I mean, the rim protection, the rebounding, the intimidation factor. I mean, still developing as an offensive player, making strides, but not there.
And the first one at the line is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Celtics trail by 7. Pass to Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
For Utah, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And the ball travels out of bounds. His last touch by Schroeder. .105 left in the second quarter. Conley against Cantor. Here's Whiteside. Back to Conley. The 3. Cranes the three-pointer. Conley's got 6 points.
Oh, man, the timing, the precision. Conley is ready to fire as soon as the ball hit his hands.
Conley against Schroeder. Brown wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Brown's got 7 points for the quarter. Conley against Schroeder. Conley kicks to Ingles. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the half. 5 to shoot. Clarkson outside. Jazz passing it around. And that one, good. Gay's got his first bucket in this one.
And Gay is surprisingly finessing the paint. A real offensive juggernaut.
On the wing, Williams. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. And now here comes Gay leading the break. And that does it for the first half of play. Jazz lead by 7. 5.
And now,
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have a nice 7-point lead. How about you? And that'll...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Celtics trail by 7. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Jazz. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Mitchell in at the shooting guard. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. For the 3. That shot missing. Now Boston takes it the other way. Richardson kicks to Hernan Gomez. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Stolen by Mitchell. One-on-one fast break. Here's the 3. Sinks the triple. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Shot clock at 6. Tatum, that's for 2. Utah with the rebound.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And Utah another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Mitchell against Richardson. Mitchell with it. 9 points in the game so far. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
To the inside. Here's Horford. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The finish. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
But they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
Tipped away. Stolen by O'Neal. Clarkson for 3. It's hauled in by Richardson. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen by Clarkson.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Ball's knocked loose. Celtics trail by 13. Inside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
O'Neal against Hernan Gomez. Now here's Gobert. Tight defense on him. Mitchell in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. He takes it in. They get it back. He kicks to Gobert. Outside Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Assisted.
Horford's got 6 assists now in the game.
Oh, he just brushed off the contact right there. I mean, the stronger Tatum gets, the more effective he becomes finishing inside over.
Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Puts up a three. That one doesn't go. And the Celtics going the other way now. Here's Tatum. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. 52 seconds left to play here in the third. Mitchell is double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Utah with the ball. Bogdanovich against Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Gobert. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds in this game. Over to the left wing. A wide open shot from Hernan Gomez. And again, Boston with the triple.
I mean, like the kick out there, recognizing there's more room outside than inside.
And the Jazz call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Jazz leading by 6. Clarkson outside. O'Neal high post. Brown's there. Back to O'Neal. Shoots the 3. Hands it from downtown. And the Jazz lead by 9.
The selflessness of the game. Someone who is always looking to dish the rock to these guys.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Filling the perimeter slots are Richardson and Brown. Ennis Cantor is out there with Williams. And it's Pritchard in at the point. Back to Clarkson. Shoots over Brown. Knocked away. And they'll get another chance. Now, here is O'Neal, guarded closely. Williams comes with a double team. O'Neal kicks to Clarkson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That'll be his second foul of the game. Celtics trail by 9. Here's Pritchard. He dishes it to Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
What an athletic play from Brown, showing off his man hops on these jams.
Richardson with the double team. Pass to Ingles. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
To the inside, Brown. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Ingles. To the paint. Gay inside. And he banks in the layup. And the Jazz lead by 10.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover number.
Going with an almost entirely new group here. Gobert, he's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Rudy Gay. Mitchell, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Mike Conley in for Jordan Clarkson. Then for the Celtics, Al Horford's checked in for Williams. Tatum comes in for Richardson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Pritchard. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Your passes to Cannon. Now here's Tatum. There's the three. Horford. It's good on the putback.
Though he's not truly a dominant rebounder, Horford will find a way to beat you once in a while if you fail to put a body in.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here is Conley. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. It's blocked.
We don't talk much about his defense. I mean, Cantor has been much maligned for his work at that end. He's been making a better effort.
Offensive rebound. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Stolen by Mitchell. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
From downtown. No good. Shot missing. And the Celtics going the other way now. Tatum passes to Horford. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
Well, turn up, kid. And Horford, one of the great leaders in the game. Sometimes you gotta lead by example, especially in the clutch.
Schroeder against Conley. And stolen by Tatum.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Yeah, it's quite unlikely, but we've seen crazy things happen.
Here's Conley. Connects on the 17-footer. And the Jazz lead by 8.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. And, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games. Well, amazing. So much talent for Tatum, but also that it factor.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. O'Neal misses. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. It's Brown with the drive. Count it.
In the clutch, Brown is someone you can rely on. I mean, he knows how to find his team. Points in a hurry.
Outside Conley. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Look at the Trailblazers, focused as they walked into the locker room early. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5. And for the Trailblazers, inside at the 4 and the 5, it's coming to the Nurkic. Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt together. And it's Powell in at the small forward position.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Lillard against Schroeder from deep. Lillard can't get it to go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. Ever since the back half of last year, Tatum's been on fire. Now, the game has slowed down for him, so he could play faster, but now he's become nearly unstoppable.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile one block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Now here's Lillard. Here he goes. Here's Nurkic. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. And, you know, in the under-25 club, Grant, some observers say they take Tatum over Doncic and others.
Well, Tatum's a big guy who's only getting bigger. His defense is almost on par now with his offense, and he has a possible MVP in his future.
Here's Brown. After the basket by Portland. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Smart finds Brown. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Down low. It's stolen by Nurkic. There's McCollum with the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Powell for 3. He drops it from range.
Absolutely critical that Norman Powell expands his range. The more he makes that 3, the more the floor opens up.
Pass to Smart to the left side wing. Tatum from long range. Boston, no good that time either. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. McCollum right side. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And here's Brown for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Portland the other way. Powell for 3. Hauled in by Brown. Boston trailing. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Count it.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Portland has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Pass to Powell. Back to Nurkic. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal. First team foul.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Lillard finds McCollum. Back to Lillard. 5 on the clock. Now here's Nurkic to the inside. Tatum with a steal.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is a crucial part of the defense for these guys. Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Powell against Schroeder. Pass to Lillard from outside the arc. Offensive rebound. McCollum on the wing. Portland, no good that time either. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Here's Brown. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him. His pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Now here's Lillard. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. From deep three-point range. Hauled in by Brown.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Boy, you get a real glimpse of the explosiveness of Jaylen Brown. What a big-time finish.
Portland trailing here. Tatum with a steal. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Portland ball.
The Trailblazers shooting 33% in the first quarter. Lillard passes to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Fires from deep. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it. The Celtics have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. The three. Brown can't hit. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Covington inside. Nurkic. Powell for three. Oh, he drains the three, and he'll go to the line for one more. That one on Schroeder.
Dennis Schroeder. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Portland, Norman Powell.
Well, the athletic Norman Powell continues to grow as an offensive player. Boy, this guy has got huge upside on the offensive end.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Trailblazers out in front, up one. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And with his elite shooting, Lillard can work off screens and come back to the ball. Sometimes, he says, that makes things a lot easier.
Getting the ball later in possessions when the deep.
Well, when you're guarding Damian Lillard, you can't let up for a second, Grant.
And the Blazers, generally a methodical offense. Now, they don't mind using the clock and forcing the defense to cover for all 24.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
I really like the attitude they've displayed here early on.
They're working together so well, and there's a level of certainty that comes from trusting one another.
Taking a look at the Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Horford in at the center position, locking down the middle. Yep, count it. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence, and I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself, no matter what the situation. Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's the break. And the dunk by Lillard.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Pass to Brown for 3. The kick to Tatum. There's the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
McCollum on the wing. Out to Lillard. Shoots over Schroeder.
Well, tremendous defense from Dennis Schroeder. He is willing to give extra effort on that end of the floor.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
A nice shot by Brown.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block bruiser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a three-point shot, and he has been a reliable player from outside since then. And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Powell passes to McCollum, and here's Lillard from beyond the arc.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
The kick to Tatum. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by Nurkic.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate. Well, just incredible anticipation and hops by Robert Covington.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
2 minutes.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Horford. 4 on the clock. From the corner. Misses off the right iron.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
McCollum, the pass to Lillard. Fires the three. And it's in. Only 2 for 9, though.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Tatum. Oh, a clear foul there. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Back to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. McCollum, the pass to Nurkic. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. Nurkic just got his second bucket of the night.
It's going to take more effort than that to stop Nurkic from scoring. He's a tough-minded big who plays with physicality.
Now Portland with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Lillard passes to McCollum. Let's go with a three. Boston with a rebound. Pass to Tatum. Good D by Covington. The Trailblazers have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Here's Schroeder. Covington grabs the board. Portland has gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Who is stolen by Lillard. Inside. Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Tatum passes to Brown. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Norman Powell.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
And both free throws good for Brown. Tries to hit him.
Well, to me, that's the wingspan of
And so it's Portland closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. And they had their fingerprints all over that second quarter, coming back from a deficit. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They've got Larry Nance, Damian Lillard out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Cody Zeller, and it's Snell in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Here's Simons, pass to Nance. Just 5 on the clock. Off target from the baseline. Left side, Brown. Here's Pritchard from downtown. Here's Cantor. The kick out to Richardson. On the wing, Richardson down low. Here's Cantor. Soft touch off the glass.
I love that Cantor will pursue rebounds out of his area. This guy's such a powerful player who's willing to exert his will.
Richardson against Lillard. Lets it go. And it's Larry Nance with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal.
About a minute played here in the second half. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his third foul of the game.
That's his third personal. First team.
Here's Pritchard. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And here's Brown for 3. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing for Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Make a little noise.
And the Blazers making a change here. McCollum's checked in. Portland leading. Here's Simons. Takes it inside. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And here's Brown for 3. That shot, no good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Here's McCollum.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Pass to Brown for the lead. Portland grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Back to Simons. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half, and now 1 for 5.
Peyton Pritchard.
Boston's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Pass to Pritchard, back to Richardson. It's tipped. Outside, Williams. Up top, Brown. He's got 13. 3 on the clock. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. They get it back. Cantor. Richardson for 3. The shot misses. The Trailblazers have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Here's Simons. Pass to Snell. 3-pointer. The Trailblazers rebound. Back to Simons. And here's Zeller. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's McCollum. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Celtics have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Brown passes to Williams. Back to Brown. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Knocked loose. McCollum with it. Richardson picks him up. To the inside. Here's Nance. No good. And Boston going the other way now. To the middle. And it's Canner. That time on the assist from Brown. Canner's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Cantor just has an ability to score on the interior. That's his special skill.
There's McCollum with the three. Gets the three to fall. McCollum's got 8 points.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Trailblazers foul Tony Snell. That's his first personal. Second team foul.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Canner. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his third assist of the night. Here's Simons. Pass to McCollum. Back to Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Out to McCollum. Here's the three. Williams grabs the board. The Celtics have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. And here's Brown for three. McCollum pulls it in. McCollum's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Canner with it. Here's Brown. He shoots again. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Trailblazers up 2. And we'll be back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. You couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And Boston calls time here. Simons is checked in for McCollum.
Hey guys, the head coach of the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first 3 you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
On the floor for Boston. At the 2 and the 3, Brown and Tatum. Ennis Canner out there with Robert Williams. And it's Smart in it to 1. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Nurkic.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Boston's shooting around 41%. Now Tatum to take the lead. And it's Boston scoring again.
If you're going to the mid-range game, you've got to do it efficiently in the modern NBA. Jason Tatum, yes, sir.
Lillard against Smart. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal. First team foul.
And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. A drive by Powell. Lillard finds Powell. 4 on the clock. Here's Covington.
Their execution has not been crisp this half, and it's putting them in a hole.
Williams against Powell. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Portland trailing here. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Lillard double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Portland now. Williams against Covington. Here's Nurkic. And he can't get that one. And Boston going the other way now. Brown passes to Canner. It's stolen by Nurkic. Here's Simons, defended by Brown.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
From 18 feet away, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Celtics lead by 2.
And after a sketchy first half, they're now looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
They double him with Brown. Tries to break his ice. Lillard can't get it to go. The Celtics have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Portland. Brown against McCollum. Outside, Williams. Pass to Tatum. There's the drive. Kick out to Brown. 5 to shoot. Back to Tatum. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 5th assist in this one. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here.
2 minutes.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
The 3, here's Lillard. Hits the 3-pointer.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Smart outside. Driving in. Pass to Tatum. The 3-ball. Second chance shot. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Lillard, defended by Smart. Back to Covington. To take the lead. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Tatum. Here's Smart. The kick to Tatum. Pass to Brown. Clock at 6. From deep. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. And the Celtics lead by 4. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
From deep 3-point range, and the Celtics another 3.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Out to Lillard. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside, Brown. Pass to Williams. And here's Smart. Tatum from long range. Knocks down the long J. And now a 10-point Celtic lead.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of Payday.
Thank you.
He does. When it's on the line, it is Dame time. Thank you, D.A. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. And for Portland, Covington is at the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. The veteran pair of Lillard and McCollum are the guards. And it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that 3-ball, Kevin.
Stolen by Conley. And now Utah, fast break.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here is Conley. Here's the pass to Mitchell. And stolen by Lillard. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal, first team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to McCollum. Back to Powell. Lillard against Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Nurkic trying to get open.
And I love the activity level of Bogdanovich on the defensive end, using that height and length there to just crowd shooters.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. Pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And the basket by McCollum.
CJ just so smooth and is a marksman from 3.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. O'Neal passes to Gobert. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Now here's McCollum. He has 6. From past the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And standing 6'3" at that shooting guard spot, you know, the naysayers will question McCollum's lack of size defensively.
Well, it might not be, GA, the size part of it defensively. It's the fact that you'd like to make more of an impact defensively. So forget the size. CJ needs to show some more effort on that end. The best part about CJ is that he usually wins the matchup on a nightly basis because he's such an incredible scorer, and that's where maybe you make up the difference.
Now here's McCollum. Covington into the lane. Powell, no one around him. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Conley with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Now here's McCollum. Powell finds McCollum. Beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range. McCollum's got 9. Utah trailing here. 58 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. He can't get that one to fall. Now Portland takes it the other way. It's McCollum on the wing. The shot. Nurkic trying to get open. Passes it to Pop. Lillard from outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's McCollum. And a lot of contact on that one. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Lillard scanning the floor. Takes it out to Covington, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And here's Bogdanovich for three, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
3 points.
5 points in the game. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Jazz out in front. They're up by. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Out of the wings for him, McCollum and Powell. Covington is at the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Lillard in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Utah leading by 3. To the middle, here's Mitchell. The pass to O'Neal. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Driving the lane, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Powell against O'Neal. And here is Powell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Lillard gets to Covington. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. They get it back. Pass to Powell. Now here's McCollum. Lillard on top. Guarded by O'Neal. The shot by Powell, no good. It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. Here's O'Neal. Uses the glass to finish the layup. O'Neal's got his second basket of the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Lillard bounce pass. Gobert against Nurkic. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Conley for 3. Nailed from three-point land. And now a 10-point Jazz lead. Lillard against Conley. Powell inside. Back to Lillard. Will it go? Portland again missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Portland no good that time either.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Trailblazers trail by 10 and stolen by Bogdanovich. Inside. Here's Gobert, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Pass to Bogdanovich. The trade. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
That's his second personal.
Portland's gone 0-3 from behind the arc to start the second quarter. Lillard with it. Now defended by Gobert. Hits. Got that one from Nurkic.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Conley finds Mitchell. Back to Conley. Gobert down low. By Lillard. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
That's a 2 from Powell. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the wing right side. 5 on the clock. Here's Conley. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And now it's a 12-point Jazz lead. McCollum outside. Here's Nurkic. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
And having go.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. Their field goal percentage was a robust. And that does it for our half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Utah, Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay, and it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the point guard. And here's McCollum for 3. A rebound by the Jazz.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Gay with it. Now Covington defending. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game. So Portland ends up going with the new group.
On the floor for your trail.
Down low, here's Clarkson.
Jazz ball starts the second half.
Backed in off the glass. Clarkson's got the lead up to 14 now for Utah.
A great pass by Whiteside, hanging in that play.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Nance passes to McLemore. Just 5 on the clock. That's a 2 from Simons. And it's off the back rim. No good. Jazz leading by 14. Here's Oni. Zeller grabs the board.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
McLemore, the pass to Zeller. McLemore with the ball to the paint. Here's Simons. And they'll turn over and not get off his shot. 24-second violation.
Utah ball. Jazz ball starts the second half.
And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Clarkson for three. He can't get it to go. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
And Ingles over to help. Three-pointer, Simon.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Now, here's Clarkson. Passes to Ingles. Back to Clarkson. And there's the drive. Oni passes to Ingles. The Jazz with another miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
It's good, and the Jazz is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Simon. Jazz have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. The pass to Oni. Three-pointer. The rebound by Nance. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And it's Simon's missing.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Pass to Clarkson. Takes the three. And it's Portland with the rebound. 1:49 left to play in the third. Snell, the pass to Simons. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. They get Hassan Whiteside.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Line for Portland.
And he's good on the second. 1:41 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Clarkson. Gay outside. Back to Clarkson. The shake. On the wing, Ingles. Traps in the tray. Ingles has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Passes it to Nance. To the middle. Portland moving the ball around. Zeller passes to Simons. From the arc. Shot by Zeller, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
To the inside, and stolen by Zeller. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Now Gay. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. 29 seconds left in the third. That one drops for him.
Well, the balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
Zeller passes to Simons. And oh, here we go. Gay's got it, the fast break chance. Deep two from Clarkson. Kept alive. Gay kicks to Clarkson. Fires from deep. No good on the shot. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. McLemore with the ball. The shot's good from Nance. Nance has got his first basket of the night.
Used to getting pushed around a little bit, Larry Nance Jr. does a nice job of finding enough room to score.
And so it's Utah with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Utah ball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. You got Nance. He's out there with Zeller. McLemore is out there with Tony Snell. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
There's the feed to Zeller, and the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Engel.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. The shot by Powell, no good. Jazz leading by 14. Mitchell passes to Conley. Corner shot. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Over in the corner, Conley. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Jazz lead by 17.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Lillard, the pass to Covington. Back to Lillard. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And there's the pass to O'Neal. Offline with his three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Trailblazers trail by 17. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Nurkic. Back to McCollum. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Well, the shot starts with a good, strong base. That gives McCollum the foundation to hit shots well behind the arc.
Pass to Mitchell. Down low, Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight. Conley against Lillard. McCollum outside for the three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Mitchell up top. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. The offensive rebound. Gobert down low. Working on Nurkic. Gobert can't hit.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Lillard from outside. Nurkic kicks to Lillard.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
From deep three-point range, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Offensive rebound. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. Covington with the steal. And a wide open look for McCollum. Portland again missing.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Lillard against Conley. Lillard outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Gobert.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Utah.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Rudy Gobert.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Covington sends it back.
The rejection. Covington, good job defensively.
Gobert can't hit. McCollum right side. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And it's Conley with the ball for the Jazz. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Lillard, the pass to Covington, and that one drops.
All eyes on Dame that time, so he just moves the ball casually right to the open teammate.
Here's Conley.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And so it's Utah easily.
Let's meet the starters for the Boston Celtics. At the center.
What better foot? And we have a minute.
Thanks, BA.
And he's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the five. And for Boston, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the five down low. Now here's Schroeder. And here's Brown for three. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
More of a score-first point guard, for Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Conley passes to Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Give Tatum credit. Getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with power.
Conley against Schroeder. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce. And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
Now here's Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Brown. Off target with the 3. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. And that one's long. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, in baseball, BA was Donovan's sport growing up, but a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Here's Gobert. It's not going to go for him. So the Celtics will take it the other way. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Boston has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Schroeder with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Smart outside. And here's Brown for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 to start. Bogdanovich finds Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Fires in the triple. Mitchell's got 5.
Wasting no time. Donovan is never afraid to fire.
Now here's Schroeder. Outside Tatum. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Man, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal.
2 minutes.
Mitchell with the ball. Defended by Smart. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Back to Gobert. Another shot. Goes up again. Now Bogdanovich. Fade away. It doesn't go for him. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
There's a minute 26 left in the first quarter. Here's Horford. And it's good. 2 points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Conley. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Outside Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell.
Love it whenever Conley launches one from way out there, big time.
Brown passes to Smart. Back to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Outside Conley. Jacks up a 3. They get it again. Gobert finds Bogdanovich. Horford against Mitchell. Tries again. The shot no good.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
It's Brown on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Oh, got a piece of it. Floats one, and that's 2 points on the layup. Brown's got 9.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. Hunting. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Boston.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Now here's Brown. Back to Smart. Brown against Mitchell. And he's going for the oop here. And Horford powers it home. You had the chance to play under some terrific coaches, Smitty. How influential is good coaching on a team's success?
They really go hand in hand, B.A. The coach sets the tone for the whole team. And strong leadership leads to strong play out on the floor and likely a lot of wins. Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Schroeder with it. He's picked up by Conley. And here's Brown for 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Conley against Schroeder. Conley passes to Whiteside. Mitchell against Horford. Outside Conley. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Mitchell. On target from range. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
It's Brown on the wing. Back to Schroeder. To the left wing. Tatum from long range. The rebound by Whiteside.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Utah trailing here.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Brown against Gay. Here's Mitchell. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. And he commits the intentional foul. And I think when you say Mike Conley all-star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Horford with a steal. To the paint. Here's Brown. And Whiteside with a block.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates. Quality block shot by the big fella.
Stolen by Whiteside. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. That evens the score.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Smart passes to Tatum. Now here's Horford. They double team Horford. There's Tatum with the 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Conley. Back to Whiteside. Pass to Ingles. Down low. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
It's hard to intimidate Whiteside because he's usually the guy on the end doing the intimidating.
A minute 20 left to play in the first half of basketball. On the wing, Ingles. Whiteside, the pass to Ingles. No good with the triple. Tipped. Pass to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
His wingspan is 7 foot 7 inches. Whiteside using all of it there.
It's Brown on the wing. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Brown against Ingles. Horford. And Whiteside with a block. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Mitchell's shot is good.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
And there it is for him.
The pass by Schroeder, finding the right balance between scoring and facilitating.
Schroeder against Conley. Blocked. Outside, Brown. Horford finds Smart. Off the mark there with a three. And so it's the Utah Jazz finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's...
I'm here with...
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 2 steals, and 3 assists. And that's...
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Utah leading. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Ingles and Bogdanovich, your small and power forwards. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the shooting guard position. Shot clock at 5. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. And here's Richardson. Back to Hernan Gomez. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Give the ball to Cantor in there because you know he's going to work hard and make things happen.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. And Utah with a change here too. O'Neal's checked in. Utah's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Clarkson outside. A good look from Bogdanovich. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Assist goes to
Bogdanovich has got his first basket. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
It's Brown on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Pass to O'Neal from downtown. That one doesn't drop. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here's Brown. That one rolls around and rims out.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Got a piece of it. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
And another miss by Utah.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy, to the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Pass to Gobert. Back to Clarkson. Uses the glass on the layup. Clarkson's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Here's Pritchard. Back to Brown. And that one goes. Feeding him with a lead pass. Brown's got 11 points.
Hitting only 1 of 5 this quarter. He's in a little bit of a slump. It looks like he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
2 minutes.
Clarkson passes to Gobert. An easy 2 on the layup.
Gobert.
And the Jazz lead by 10.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Pass to Brown. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And they'll get another chance.
It took 6 attempts, but he finally hits a shot.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Now Clarkson. Bogdanovich with it. Here's Oni, guarded by Richardson. 6 to shoot. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Oni. Now here's Clarkson. And there's the drive. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Clarkson's got 6 in the quarter. Outside, Brown. Here's Richardson. Out to the right wing. To the middle. Clarkson with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Here's O'Neal. Clarkson outside, inside, and then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. Here's Clarkson. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Offensive board. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
He got it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Richardson and Brown, the 2 and the 3. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, then it's Ennis Canner, and it's Williams in at the power forward position. That's the Boston 5. And for Utah, they're shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. And here's Clarkson. Gobert is doubled. Clarkson passes to Gobert. Rebounded by the Celtics. Looking to end this cold spell. And it's laid up and in by Brown.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
Clarkson with the ball. Outside Bogdanovich. Over Williams. Tries to save it. Utah gets it back. Gobert passes to Bogdanovich. Drops in the 3.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
It's Brown on the wing. It's blocked by Gobert.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
For Utah, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
I know, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Horford, he's checked in for Cantor. Tatum comes in for Williams. Smart's checked in for Richardson. And it's Schroeder in for Pritchard.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Back to Smart. O'Neal pulls it in. Utah with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Clarkson's got room. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Tatum, here we go. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
And Smart over to help. 3-pointer O'Neal knocks down the triple. O'Neal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Tatum can't hit. Utah has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Clarkson for 3. Boston with a rebound. Brown's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Clarkson outside. Lets the 3 fly. Horford pulls it in. The Celtics on offense. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Bogdanovich has checked in for Utah. Clarkson against Schroeder. Now here's Clarkson. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 16.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Clarkson.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Jazz.
And it was dueling 3-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Donovan Mitchell.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer. talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Smart against Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Up top, Whiteside. Bogdanovich on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Whiteside can't get it to go. Deflects the pass. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum passes to Horford. Left side, Tatum. Now Brown. Defended by Bogdanovich. Rebound, Utah. From deep. No good. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final.
Kevin's.
And David, as most people know, you went to American, so I get it. Class in session. Thanks, D.A. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. At the guard spots, longtime teammates Lillard and McCollum. Powell and Covington up at the forward. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Boston, out in the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5 spot. Now here's Tatum. That one falls.
Well, impressive ball handling from Tatum. I mean, attracts the other team's focus and then finds his man.
The pass to McCollum. And here's Nurkic. Back to McCollum. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Brown. Outside, Smart. Lock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. To the paint, here's Horford. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Trailblazers going the other way.
And one of the few NBA players out of an HBCU, Robert Covington, undrafted out of Tennessee State University, has had to work for everything he's got in this league.
He got his feet wet in the lean years in Philly. They really trust in the process. And not a lot of flash in his game. All about determination and detail.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Shooter kicks to Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And the cold start gets a little colder. Just 1 for 4 to start the game.
Now here's Powell. Lillard outside. Off target from three-point range. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Lillard. Passes it to McCollum. Pass to Nurkic. Lillard outside. Lets it go from deep. Portland again missing. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Tatum passes to Horford. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The focus from Horford. I mean, just shrugging off the foul for the and one finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First team foul. At the line, Al Horford. At the line, shooting.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Fires the 3. Horford with the rebound. Boston leading by 3. Tatum dishes to Brown. Back to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Horford the pass to Schroeder. Tatum on the wing. Defended by Covington. Come on. Left side, Tatum. Brown wide open. He fires. Good. And it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just training that catch and shoot jumper.
Back to McCollum. Stolen by Smart. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Here's Brown. Great pass to set up the way-in. Brown's got 5 now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Nurkic. Powell with it. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Smart passes to Brown. Back to Smart. Inside. The kick out to Brown. Lets the three fly. Damian Lillard pulls it in. Trailblazers trail by 8. Covington finds McCollum, looking to end the run. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Boston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Schroeder outside, back to Brown. Shoots over Nurkic. The Celtics get it back in a new 14. Brown feeling out a bit. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Tatum driving in, and he uses the glass on the lane.
Yeah, going to have a nice little run here.
Portland's gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Lillard attacking. Powell, the pass to Nurkic. Over in the corner, Lillard gets it to go from beyond the arc.
At the arc, Lillard can make any shot work. I mean, his accuracy, astounding.
It's Brown on the wing. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Brown's got a couple of threes now in the first for Boston. Powell kicks to Lillard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Celtics lead by 10. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Boston. Onto the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford at center. Horford the pass to Schroeder. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And Greg, some star big men had complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
On the wing, Brown. The 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers trail by 9. Powell, the pass to Covington. Can't hit from in close. Schroeder against Lillard. The 3 from Tatum. Sinks the three-pointer. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Juan Hernangomez has checked in for Jaylen Brown. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Lillard.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Schroeder with the ball. Lillard picks him up and finished off by Hernangomez.
Good recognition right there by Schroeder. His defense got crossed up, and he made him pay.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for Portland.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Outside Tatum. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Covington. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Portland. Trailing here by 8. Three-pointer, Lillard. And Boston with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
And how many players have ever notched multiple 60-point games? The list: Wilt, Jordan, Kobe, Elgin Baylor, James Harden, Damian Lillard.
Trailblazers trail by 8. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's Powell on the wing. Kicks it out to Lillard. He wants to get it to Nurkic, and does. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And you think of those cold-blooded scores, man, none better
than Lillard.
Certain players inspire appropriate fear. When he hits half court, he's within range.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. McCollum outside. Lillard against Schroeder. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. It's McCollum on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Nurkic. Over Horford. And that one comes up a bit short.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
This is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job right there. Getting close to the rim and hammering it home.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. Back to Lillard. McCollum deciding where to go with it. The 3. The Trailblazers with a new shot clock. Here's Lillard. He's got 9. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. Lillard's got 8 points here in this quarter.
It was a tough first quarter for him, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Left side Tatum from outside the arc. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
That's his second three-pointer of this quarter after not getting any in the first.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Back to Lillard. It's McCollum on the wing. This one for 3. It's good from long range. McCollum's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Trailblazers.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. The three-pointer no good. So the wing on the left. Lillard with no one around. And it's Lillard again missing.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K. Boston had no problems getting going. Near flawless execution from both the defensive and offensive areas of their game. And that does it for our...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, the defense didn't do a very good job of staying connected to him. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
And here are the Trailblazers now. 6-point game. Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. Man's out there with Tony Snell. Then there's McCollum. Then it's Zeller. And it's Simons in at the point.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And there's the pass to Pritchard. It's Brown on the wing. A second chance effort. Cantor, the pass to Brown. All sorts of time. Zeller grabs the board.
Can't get anything to fall, but it hasn't gotten him down. I mean, he's still gunning. I guess he's still trying to contribute.
To the middle. Here's McCollum. The second effort. That one's not going to go. Now the Celtics take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
This is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Simons, the pass to McCollum. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
That's a 2 from Simons. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 4 rebounds in this game.
It was an ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Yeah, IQ basketball from which values the easy assist over a risky shot.
Passes to Simons. Back to McCollum. He dishes it to Zeller. McCollum with the ball. Williams picks him up. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
McCollum kicks to Snell. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Well, this is Snell's game. Set him up, he'll knock him down for you.
Brown inside the line, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Out to Nance. 6 to shoot. Pass to Snell. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
On the wing, Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
1:58 left in the third quarter. Richardson outside. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by McCollum.
And Brown is a bailout artist, someone who feels comfortable, even in tight spots.
There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Pass to Simons. Driving to the basket. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Shot by Zeller, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Inside, it's stolen by Nance. It's tipped. And the pass to Zeller. Here's Simons. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 3-pointers. Snell. Rebound, Boston. Cantor's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Some timeout called here, the first for Portland. And for everything he provides on offense, Chris, Brown's defense is just as impactful.
Kevin, strong, tough, quick twitch athleticism. He plays with tremendous pride.
And Portland making a change here. McLemore is checked in. 54 seconds left in the third. Here's Simons. Going inside. Yep, that one goes in there. Simons has got his first basket.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Back to Richardson. Brown outside. No good on the 3. Trailblazers trail by 13. To the inside. Here's Nance. Williams with the block. They recover it. Here's Richardson. A slam dunk by Richardson.
Screen guy. Richardson is a great leaper, and he can get way up for it, too.
Simons, the pass to Nance. Here's Simons. There's the dish to McLemore. Plays it up and makes it in.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Celtics out in front. They lead by 13. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And the Celtics with possession here. Filling the perimeter slot to Richardson and Brown. Enes Kanter is out there with Williams. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. Passes it to Powell. Back to Nurkic. Powell kicks to McCollum. And taken away by Brown. Kanter with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. A shot by Pritchard, no good. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. Trailing by 13. McCollum finds Lillard. Fires the 3. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night.
I mean, look, he's evolved as a passer over the course of his career. Getting to the right spot, McCollum will find you.
Around the pass to Kanter. And Kanter throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Lillard from outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Richardson kicks to Brown. To the paint. Here's Kanter. And Kanter throws it down.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces in his pass.
Lillard scanning the floor. It's Covington on the wing. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group in for the Celtics. Al Horford is checked in for Kanter. Tatum comes in for Williams. Smart's checked in for Richardson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Pritchard. They grabbed their own miss. Smart got it. And the Celtic lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Nurkic.
Well, a big reason Nurkic impacts games is for that ability right there. Staying active on the glass at both ends, converting the second chances.
Nice shot by Smart.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Lillard against Schroeder. Launches a 3. And it's Lillard missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Horford high post. Celtics passing it around. Shoots it. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Covington finds Lillard. And it's Lillard again missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Oh, just off his game. Forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no life at the end of the time.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Cullen passes to Lillard. Shoots over Schroeder. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Lillard, he has a sweet jump shot. The defense has to know he's deadly.
Lillard against Schroeder. Pass to Brown. Outside, Smart. Tatum against Covington. 5 to shoot. Brown outside. Rebounded by Covington.
His 3-point game hasn't been there for him today. Don't sleep on him. At any moment, he could get his touch back.
Schroeder passes to Brown. Rebound by the Trailblazers. McCollum fires from way outside. good on the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Celtics.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jaylen Brown.
His passes were crisp tonight, pinpoint. So many easy buckets came off his assist.
Lillard from outside. He can't get that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Back to Powell for three. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on a tear.
And he's good on the three-ball.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference. Yeah. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's just about game time. The Blazers never looked more confident.
Good evening.
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. At the guard spots, longtime teammates Lillard and McCollum. Covington is at the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Powell in at the small forward. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul. And tonight, Doris, 2 experienced teams battling.
Kevin, these guys all know how to play the game. They understand defensive rotations. They understand what's successful offensively. This is going to be so fascinating to watch with all this experience.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. Conley kicks to Bogdanovic. There's O'Neal with the 3. And that one is off. And it's Portland the other way. Lillard fires away from way outside. Utah with the rebound. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
That shot wide open.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch and shoot game. All right, Mike.
McCollum against Mitchell. A 3-ball stolen by Conley. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Mike Conley is an active, alert defender. And boy, he is known to pick a pocket or two.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader. Comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
And here is Conley after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Mitchell finds Gobert, kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovic. Nice ball movement by Utah. Just 5 to shoot. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
Bogdanovic against Covington. McCollum outside. High post, Nurkic. Back to McCollum. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Conley against McCollum. Tries it from 9. And it's Mitchell missing. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. They trail by 1. Lillard, right side. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Hits the 3-point bomb. Mitchell's got 5 now.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Now, here's Lillard. 6 points for him. Powell, no one around him, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
How's that for an answer? Norman Powell says, I'll see that 3 and raise you one.
Passes it to Mitchell. And here is O'Neal. Kicks it to Conley. The pass to Mitchell. O'Neal dishes to Bogdanovic. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. O'Neal misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile 1 block.
and making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Bogdanovich, and it's good from the elbow.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Takes a three. Utah with the rebound. Mitchell outside. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Utah. Mitchell against McCollum. Lillard outside. Frames the three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Outside Conley. Mitchell wide open. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three. Michael Conley picks one up, and he's got his first free throw of the game. Throw good, Damian Lillard.
And known for being a clutch performer, Dame has his sights set on Tyler. A true leader with a winning mindset.
And he nails the third.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Mitchell. No good on the last second attempt there. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's the Jazz. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Utah Jazz?
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside, and it's Ingles in at the three spot. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Now here's Whiteside. It's slammed in by Whiteside.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's McCollum. Pass to Nurkic. Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Conley with the three, and Utah another three.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley, yes, sir.
Lillard, the pass to Powell. That three off the mark.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly. But think about a guy like Norman Powell, who was really in the second round drafted because of elite athleticism and his defensive ability. But boy, has he turned himself into a scorer.
Here's McCollum. Joe Ingles picking up that last basket. McCollum kicks to Powell. Off the run. Gonna go that time. So Utah will take it the other way.
And no question for Powell. It seems like better shot selection has led to better efficiency.
Yeah, I agree. That and the consistency from range. This guy can rise up under pressure and hit the jumper. And if you crowd him, he's going to put it on the deck and use that speed to go by you.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash. We don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. They get it again. Right side, the pass to Gay. The Jazz working the ball around now. Another shot. Out to Conley. And here is Ingles. Mitchell outside. Driving inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Albert Covington picks one up. And Doris, is a point guard running the show. When you look at options on the floor around you, your teammates, at what other position would you most like another big-time player?
You know, Kevin, I'm not sure I'm going to define it necessarily by shooting guard, small forward, power forward, or center. I think what I would say is it's always great to play with guys who have the ability to think the game quickly and at a high level, because those who can think it and combine that with skill are the most dangerous guys on the floor.
McCollum, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this game.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And he overshot that one, missing.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Jazz leading by 11. Gay outside from deep. Utah the rebound. Right side kicks to Mitchell. Damian Lillard pulls it in.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Over in the corner, Conley sinks the triple. Conley's got 6 here in this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Cullen passes to Powell. To the right side. Nurkic kicks to McCollum. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. McCollum's got 5.
Potent with and without the ball. McCollum is a tremendous spot-up shooter.
Conley scanning the floor. Mitchell outside. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Mitchell. Now the dish to Ingles. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 11. Powell, that's good. He has 5.
This, to me, is where he can be lethal. In fast break situation, Norman Powell's speed's a problem.
Now Conley. He's got 9. 3 from Gay. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Powell against Ingles. Powell dishes to Nurkic. Launches it. Goes back up. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. A tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He had 14 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Thanks for joining us, folks.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Portland, we've got Larry Nance. He's out there with Zeller. Tony Snell is out there with Ben McLemore. And it's Simons in the point guard. Over to the wing. Goes up the baseline. Tries again. Nance. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Nance has got his first points of the night. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. From deep. Unable to get that one. Now Portland takes it the other way. Always fun to see, Doris, isn't it? Second generation guys like Larry Nance Jr. He brings a real legacy with him to the court.
I mean, how cool is it that you get to follow in your dad's footsteps to the NBA? the same jersey as his father, right down to the number. Boy, just so great to see them working as a team at that 2018 dunk contest. Too cool. Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Simons, the pass to Nance. And good that time.
Well, just terrific balance from Larry Nance Jr. This guy can accept punishment on the way to the cup.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for Utah. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Three-pointer, Simon. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Nance against Bogdanovich. He kicks it to Gobert. Back to Bogdanovich. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nance down low. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Simons surveying the D. Here's Nance. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. And that's now 6 points for Larry Nance. Mitchell outside. The pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. They could use a bucket. He takes it up and lays it in. Mitchell's got 16 points.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Kicks it to McLemore. Here's Simons. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That is his first foul of the game.
The whole great defense there anticipated the play and got there first.
Utah leading by 10. Mitchell outside. And he drives in. A three from Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. 7 points in the game.
Well, there's a smooth efficiency to the jump shooting ability of Bojan Bogdanovich. What a knockdown shot.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
McCollum's checked in for Ben McLemore. McCollum kicks to Zeller. Three-pointer. Portland again missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Gobert finds Mitchell. And the three off target. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 13-point game. They get the rebound. 1:07 left to play in the third. McCollum outside. On deep. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And the Jazz with some changes. Oney's checked in, and it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. On offense, here are the Jazz. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Pass to Oney. Outside, Bogdanovich. A three-pointer off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 16. Here's Simons. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
13 feet away. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Oni in at the 2. Three-pointer, Lillard. Here's McCollum. Tries yet again. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Mitchell, he's checked in for the Jazz. Mike Conley comes in for Jordan Clarkson. Jazz leading by 11. Conley with it. Mitchell outside. Into the lane. Jazz passing it around. O'Neal from long range. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And a wide open look for McCollum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second default to go down for this guy.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. It's to Gobert. Down low. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Lillard against Conley. Lillard scanning the floor. It's Powell on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And the wing jumper offline. The Jazz shooting here about 46% for the game. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. From about 19 feet. No good that time. And it's Portland the other way. A 3 from McCollum. And the 3 ball is good. McCollum's got 6 in the quarter.
And over the years, McCollum has become one of the more reliable scorers in our league.
Passes it to O'Neal. Bogdanovich against Covington. Conley with the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a 3.
Lillard from outside. McCollum against Mitchell. Second chance shot. McCollum no good. Jazz leading by 10. The 3. Conley's shot is off.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
A different look for Utah. Oni's checked in, and it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Lillard against Clarkson. Now the pass to Powell. Over O'Neal. The shot by Powell, no good. The Jazz have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Gobert with a wide open look. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Lillard missing. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Well, improving his passing over the years, this is what you like to see from Rudy Gobert. Add a wrinkle or 2 in the offseason.
Lillard against Gobert. Fires for 3. McCollum finds Lillard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Yeah, quick thinking, wins Dame, assist, finds the open man, and the ball instantly there for the finish.
And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Clarkson for 3.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Jazz.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Donovan Mitchell.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
McCollum kicks to Nurkic. Covington passes to Powell. To the paint. Moves back up. And Nurkic lays it in.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court. But when you're 280, his skills probably better utilized inside.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. They trail by 9 points. McCollum, no good. Here's Honey. And so it's Utah with the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.